Welcome back to our channel. If you missed our last video, we found out that our son Teddy's percentage of donor cells had dropped from 100% to 94%. Further tests have been done to find out what's going on, but we had no choice but to keep marching on as the Bridge family and await the results and that dreaded phone call. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel, Life with the Bridges. For those who don't know us, this is me, Scott. This is my wife, Katie, and this is our son, Super Ted. We are the Bridge family, trying to get the most out of this rat race we all call life. In September 2021, we found our dreams had come true. We were expecting a new addition to the Bridge family. We spent the next 9 months, like any normal parents would, preparing our life for the arrival of our new baby boy. On the 11th of May 2022 at 11:11 AM, we were blessed with the birth of our son. He was perfect. We instantly felt love like we'd never experienced before, and our family of 4 we've always dreamed of was finally complete. We had the most magical first 8 months with Teddy, experienced all that life had to offer. Then, on the 24th of February 2023, our whole world got turned upside down when we got told our 9-month-old son had been diagnosed with high-risk AML Leukaemia.
Do not take life for granted.
We spent the next 6 months, 184 days to be exact, at Great Ormond Street Hospital. He endured 2 rounds of chemotherapy, a full bone marrow transplant, in hope that this would save our son's life. It was important to us that we documented every part of his journey to raise awareness and give childhood cancer the exposure it deserves. After riding the hellish and unpredictable storm, Teddy made it to the end of his treatment and rang that bell. You are joining us now in our next chapter of this journey at home at Bridge HQ as we try to rebuild our life and continue to spread awareness about what it's like to have a child post-cancer and transplant in hope that this second chance at life we've been given is forever. So if you're interested in following our journey, don't forget to like our videos, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell as we document our life as the Bridge family. Today could be the results day. Big deep breath, big smile. Whatever happens, we'll get through it. Love you both.
It is 10 to 5 in the morning. I'm up nice and early, going to do my morning of clients, and then back, but didn't get any news yesterday. So hopefully today's the day. Is our life going to be turned upside down? Hopefully by the end of today we shall know. A little bit inside me doesn't want to know, but for the right outcome we need to know. So, fingers crossed.
So this is the gym that I work at. This is my life outside a hospital. This is Assassin's Gym in Crowborough. Downstairs is all the gym equipment. Upstairs is all the fighting equipment. And yeah, this is my job. And so I'm just waiting for my first client. I have a morning full of clients, and then I'm back to look after Teddy at around 9:30. So let's get after it.
With my first client underway, we finally return home to the dreaded phone call we've been waiting for. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry I missed your call.
That's okay. I tried other numbers. How are you?
We're fine, thank you. Just waiting on these impending results.
Yeah. I just called to inform about that itself. So his split chimerism is dead. So the whole blood chimerism is 99%.
99.
Out of which we see, 99%, and out of which we see 2 components. One is the myeloid component, and one is the T cell component. So his myeloid component is 100%. His T cell component is 80%. So when we have a disease like AML, so AML is basically acute myeloid leukemia.
Yeah.
So the myeloid component chimerism is more important. So the good thing is that it is 100%.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the good news.
To put this in more understandable and simple parent terms, over to you, Kate.
So, the chimerism check that they did last week that came back as 94 is a whole blood chimerism, which came down to 94%. So they obviously reran the checks, but they did the in-depth ones, which split the myeloid cells and the T cell component. So Teddy's T cell component has dropped to 80%, but his myeloid component is 100%, which is why it's showing mixed on the full blood count component. So because Teddy's disease is AML, it affects the myeloid cells in his body, hence acute myeloid leukemia. His myeloid chimerism is still 100% donor, so they're happy with that. The fact that the T cells have gone down is not too much of a problem because that's not where his disease was an issue. So they're going to go ahead with the bone marrow aspiration on Tuesday anyway, just because what's happening in the marrow doesn't necessarily always mirror the blood. So stuff could be going on in the marrow that then eventually will spill out into the blood. So they're going to just do that to double check that things are still okay. And ultimately his whole blood chimerism is up to 99%. So good news really, because we were expecting absolute good news, to be completely honest. Going forward, they're going to do this more sensitive chimerism check, split chimerism every time now. Because he's got what's called mixed chimerism, they need to do the split to check those myeloid cells specifically. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are. So another day.
Get another chance. Go on, Teddy B.
There he was, our hero, completely oblivious to the whole emotional rollercoaster the way it should be. Dada's behind you. Keep going, strong boy. Stop to put your dummy in. Brilliant. After our usual morning workout up and down the stairs, it was time for some arts and crafts. Doing everyone some thank you cards. Look, we've made some cards, and now we're colouring them in. Hey, Ted. Saying thank you to all the people that help look after you. Great colouring, Ted. We're gonna have to pause that for a minute. What's happened? You done a poo-poo? He just went, poo-poo. What have you done, Ted? Sir? Have you done a poo-poo? I want to say that's a yes. Quickly change his nappy and then back to arts and crafts. With his thank you cards partially done, it was time for a well-deserved snack break. Hungry. Woohoo! Wow, you're amazing!
You're big and strong like a lion. Rah.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, mate. Look what Mummy's made you. A cereal superhero play thingy. Wow. Wow. That's a shreddy. Go, woohoo! You're going to feed Daddy all of this. I'm going to be the size of a house. Daddy doesn't want it, thank you, darling. I'm going to pop it back. I'm going to do some scooping. Look, scoop. What are you doing, Tiki? You are amazing. 100% amazing. Is that scoop stuck or not? Is that stuck, Teddy? Oh, thank the Lord. Go stir, stir, stir. You still may have a problem. Oh.
Oh.
You're making a mess.
Mess.
Mess. Can you go woohoo?
Amazing.
You're amazing. You are, darling. Absolutely amazing in every way possible. Look at this boy. Just pulled himself up. One hand. Look, 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 look. Excuse me. It's not going to be long. Nice Cocoa Pop on your bum, mate. Look at him. You're a big, strong boy. And there's us 2-3 days ago having a whole neurology examination because his balance was off. Maybe not. I think his balance is just about fine. Oh! Last ammunition! Fire in the hole! Yummy. Pizza, good boy. You got friends coming round tonight. You got to brush your hair, so you're gonna brush your hair so you're nice and smart.
Papa.
You just done a poo poo. Oh God, we've got friends coming round quick. Oh, it's so tiring, isn't it, being so handsome?
Well, Mama.
One more what? Ooh. Good morning. So we are up out this morning and it is fresh, isn't it, today? And we are actually going pumpkin picking. And so we're taking him to our local pumpkin patch, which is nice and quiet. And we're going to go and pick you a pumpkin, aren't we? And which would be nice with all Kate's side of the family. So and we're going to take you along with us. So here's to getting in the Halloween spirit. Hey Ted, another little update as well is tomorrow we are going up to Gosh, and myself and Katie and Teddy and also my mum is coming up with us, and we are going to have his bone marrow aspiration and his clinic appointment and also his research cells, which is the last set of research cells, which will be an end of an era, which is good because it means that we've managed to complete the research to better medication within childhood cancer, but also it's the last kind of slog that we have to be up there to do this whole hour observations and all the rest of it. So it's nice to bring that to a close, but also it's going to be a very long day. But the bone marrow aspiration is to just double check that Teddy still is cancer free, which is obviously the biggest news we're going to be waiting for, which should hopefully take between anywhere 2 to 4 working days to come back. So yeah, big day tomorrow, but for now we just worry about today and take each day as it comes. Let's take your pumpkin picking, mate. Go on then, we're going to give one more to Willow. Go, go, go on then, pick one. No, take a treat. There you go. Oh, sorry, mate. You're going to give it to Willow? Good boy.
I don't like being on my own. I could use someone to hold. And I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold. Cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away just to figure out who you are. And I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless, waiting for love.
With our pumpkins picked, it was time to head home. Last spring we had this tree line up here, was up here somewhere, and it was blocking all our sunlight off, so we decided to have the trees locked down and therefore kept all the logs. But my poor old log shed is looking a bit sad, so with the winter setting in and a sunny day, it's time to do some logging and chop up some kindling. Let's do it.
there we have it. That should stock us up for winter. Note to self, always wear gloves. It's going to be a killer tomorrow. Now I've got to tidy all that up. Absolutely nothing screams English man more than a man in Crocs transferring their logs from their log shed inside in a Tesco's bag for life. Go on, English. It's a good job done, and it's something that I actually really enjoy doing, to be fair. It seems like it's a bit of an effort and task, which it is, but yeah, our long-term goal for kind of our life is to be somewhere more remote and live a bit off the land and be able to chop your own trees down and supply your house with wood, and that's forever a dream of ours, which is why we've looked into a long-term plan, potentially moving abroad to somewhere with a bit of land or a homestead or something like that. And we watch some people on YouTube and some close friends of ours and stuff that are doing the same, and it inspires us to do that in the future once obviously Teddy is better and kind of gets the all clear post 12 months, and his chance of relapse are a little bit slimmer, shall we say. So but everyone can dream. It's nice to have a plan. Yeah, a touch of the countryside in a town, I guess, but it's always good to have a dream. But for now, log shed stacked and inside logs stacked, and look forward to a fire this evening. Let's go. This one is being so fussy with what he eats again, so we have peanut butter on crumpet for dinner, but any solid is a solid, so we'll take that. Little monkey, but his hair is coming back strong. A couple more sneezes and he'll have a full head of hair.
With the pumpkins in place and logs upon the fire, it's fair to say the festive season at Bridge HQ had officially begun.
Good morning. I've just finished my clients and I'm just about to meet up with my mum and niece and nephew Maddie and Ellis for a little morning walk with the dog. But it is one day until our big bone marrow aspiration test. So tomorrow we all head up to Gosh to go and have this bone marrow aspiration done and hopefully result in a cancer-free result, but we won't get that result back for a few days. But tomorrow we have the normal clinic, our last research cells, and the big bone marrow aspiration. So we're keeping our fingers tightly crossed for that, to the point where we've actually recruited my mum to come up with us, because he's going to have to be nil by mouth to go down under general anaesthetic. So the more hands and faces on deck, hopefully the easier the day will be. One more, and Teddy go up. Down. It's our little tradition, isn't it? Every day we go out and deadhead all the pansies, and then you take one and you give it to mummy. Yeah. Mama, yeah. We usually water them if it hasn't been raining. That's what we do, smelling it, go. You're going to go and give it to mummy? Let's go, baby. Good morning. It is 4:30. I've just arrived at work. Today's the big day. We are heading up to Gosh for my bone marrow aspiration and clinic and research cells. Unfortunately, life doesn't stop. Bills still need to be paid, and yeah, so I'm going to go and get these couple of clients done. My last client finishes at 6:30 a.m. and I've got to leave the house for 7 to get up for London for 10. So yeah, we're praying for it all goes smoothly today, and in a few days we get some cancer-free results, fingers crossed. But we'll be taking you along with us today and praying for a smooth day. You ready to go, mate? Big day today. Wow, Teds. Bubble. Pop.
Our first horrible job of the day was to replace Teddy's NG tube sticker. It's something that we both absolutely hate doing, but as parents of an oncology child, it's something you need to get used to.
So we come in, had clinic, and Teddy's had a little bit of a sore throat over the last few days, which we don't know, but he sounds really hoarse. So it looks like they're going to cancel his BMA today, which is his bone marrow aspiration, which is the big test to see if he's got cancer in his cells. Because of the fact that he's hoarse and got a sore throat, and also he has a snotty nose and a cough, it's too risky to put him under general anaesthetic. So they've also told us that they want to send us to our local hospital for 24 hours because they want to put him on adrenal nebulizer or adrenaline nebulizer, one of the two, which is rubbish, absolute rubbish. So Kate's put her foot down. We're just trying to wait and understand what's going on, but it looks like the bone marrow aspiration is now off and going to be delayed. It doesn't end, it really doesn't. So the BMA has been cancelled, his reset cells have all been done, and his oxygen sats are sitting at 90. So they wanted us to stay overnight in Pembridge, our local, which we said that we didn't want to do because we keep having to monitor his oxygen sats because of his oxygen sats have been low for ages, and they always have been, and no tests have been done to kind of try and rectify this chesty cough and mucus that he's got going on. And an overnight stay in the hospital is just so traumatic for us after everything we've been through that we just, unless it's justified, we can't fathom doing it. So the doctor's gone off, another hour's gone past, and now they're saying that they want us to monitor him overnight up here, which is just annoying because we've got a life to live. I've got clients in the morning, Kate's got work in the morning, mum's up here. Like, we're 2.5 hours away from home, and it's just like, such a hard call, just battling with these doctors constantly and emotions being super high. So Kate and Mum have just taken Teddy out for some fresh air just to see if that kind of helped him. He hasn't napped, bless him, because we thought that he was going to be going down for an operation. So yeah, day's turning out to be pretty shit. We were in bed number 11 and we thought that was going to be lucky, as it's our lucky number, but it turns out it's not. But I think it's important just to remember that he's got to be at the forefront of our mind, and if they want to monitor him, then they need to monitor him. It's always going to be a long road, this, but I guess we just got to sit it out.
With emotions being incredibly high, myself and Katie left the hospital for some fresh air and reconvened to discuss the best options. In situations like this, it's hard not to act upon your emotions and lose track of what's a priority. And our emotions aren't, but Teddy is.
Teddy? We're finally going home.
No dramas tonight, please, Teddy.
Yeah. What a day. What a day. We should explain later.
Bye-bye, gosh.
Bye-bye, gosh.
Bye-bye, gosh.
Let's get home. We finally got to see our head consultant, and she made the decision that he was presenting the way he normally is, and we need more tests regarding his chest. But thank God we are going home. It's been one of the longest and emotional days here at Gosh. Didn't get the BMA done. But once again, we're going home as a family. For now, let's get home. Well, we have just got home. I just quickly dropped Kate and Teddy off before dropping Mum back because Teddy was exhausted. But it is now 7:45 and probably one of the longest, most emotionally draining days ever. Pretty unproductive as well. No BMA, unfortunately, but we'll get that at a later date. But the most important thing is we're home and Teddy's okay. My mum has just been incredible all day, and yeah, we're all exhausted. But another day in the life of a child with cancer.
But every day hopefully makes us stronger and doesn't leave too much of a lasting effect, hopefully. But tomorrow's a new day. No night.
That brings this video to an end. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to come back for our next video when we get in the festive spirit and take Teddy to 7 garden centres in 7 days and continue on this road to recovery and make the most out of every moment with our boy as the Bridge family. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. And one last thing, to all our community here on YouTube, we wish you, as the Bridge family, a very Merry Christmas.